Students are preparing to go back to school next week. Many will have new mask policies and increased COVID mitigation in an effort to keep students in person and in school. We spoke to the Osseo Superintendent about that issue and more in today's Newsmakers.
To begin, the school district updated their mask policy. Can you give us a glimpse of the thought process and the procedures behind that decision?
Sure. Well, thanks for having me again too. And the mask requirements part of many mitigation strategies that we are implementing this year, because it's more than any one thing, and with the goal of having students in school, in person, and staying there. That is our goal. That's one thing we learned from last year, moving in and out of learning models, is we need kids in school for their learning to be at optimal levels. So when it comes to masks, we really felt like we needed to follow the guidance of the CDC, our Minnesota Department of Health, and our local county public health recommendations. So we look at a number of different data points on transmission rates, and not only in the county but in our local cities. And historically, our cities and our district have been some of the highest transmission rates in the county. And then once we get into school, we'll also monitor the case rates in our buildings as well. So we look at a number of different sets of information, and then consultation with public health, MDH, and Hennepin County Public Health, to help us make decisions around what makes the most sense with what we know right now. Now, honestly, it changes all the time. A month ago wasn't, where it is today. So we are always kind of challenged to stay on our feet and make the commitment to being willing to adjust should the information change.
Absolutely. What's your theme for this year and the thought process behind it?
Forging a new path. So one of the things we learned last year was when you have to do things you never thought you'd have to do before in education, we had to create some new pathways. And I will just say we attribute to our families, our students, and our staff. Every time we had to do something new, we stepped up and met that challenge. So this year it's kind of the same. We're going to do some things we've never done before, forge a new path. And we're just really excited to get the year started, have students back in our schools, the relationships and connections that we missed last year. We're really excited to have that in place to start the year and have that consistency.
All right. And you'll be debuting a strategic plan coming up. Can you give us a glimpse of what that will be about?
Yeah, our stakeholders, our students, our families, and our community have really said we want excellence, we want engagement, we want equity. So those are really the three themes that we're going to build this new plan off of and really drive our success for the future.
And will there be an opportunity for community input on different facets?
We've been doing that for 2 years on and off, so we've had lots of input up to this point, and there'll be one more touch point likely for feedback before we finalize it and before the school board votes on it.
All right, first day of school is right around the corner. Is everybody excited?
Starts Wednesday. Yeah, we're very excited to have everybody back and to see our students getting on those buses and coming through the doors and starting school. We're just really excited to get going.
All right. Thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thank you.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.